Hello, I'm back with another video. As you can see, I'm at the park. Ooh, another park. I used to come to this park when I was younger. Yeah, but I just wanted to say, you know, I'm not gonna. This video is not gonna be about crocheting again. It's a hill. It's a hill. No, but damn, look. The views. The views. But so I'm here. People next to me. Coronavirus. Mask on. They just looked at me. God. I guess we go up and up and up. Damn, I haven't walked this in a while. But, ooh. Ooh. Nah, but I just wanted to say, bro, if I get the lighting right, my phone. So, I took a little break. I don't know if you can see. Pretty nice. But that's a long hill and it keeps going up. But I stopped. I stopped because I wanted to say, well, I didn't want to say, but I wanted to talk about emotions, because emotions is like a really, big thing in recovery. And like people walking again. I stopped the first one because there was other people, but like I can't stop it every time someone passes by. And it's like shaky. It's like shaky. But we're going down this trail, or whatever. Ooh. Okay, so basically I just want to say, emotion is like a really big thing in recovery, because like a lot of people tend to yeah. Okay, so I just want to say, like, a lot of people tend to push their feelings down and tend not to talk about it. Like, it's really hard, like, opening up when you have trust issues too. Like, people like get your trust, and like they lose your trust, so like sometimes you can't you like, it's hard trusting people, like letting out your emotions and talking about your emotions because of the things in the past. So like, things in the past will always like remind you, oh, this person did this when I did this, or when I expressed my feelings to them. Like, I don't want to get hurt again, or like I don't want to feel good about, like, like, because they did something just because I told them something, and trust has a lot to do with that, because when you trust someone, you're gonna trust them to tell them anything. That's if it's your parent, your friend, your siblings. I mean, if you trust them, and that's really good. But like, you really gotta let all those emotions out, because at the end of the day, if you can't let out your emotions and you can't, you know, express yourself, it's gonna be really hard. Because a lot of people that use, they just tend to like push it down, push it more down, all the way down, and it gets locked down, and it's hard to recover those feelings. It's hard to start expressing your feelings again. And the more you try talking about your feelings, the better, of communication you're gonna have. And I mean, communication is key to everything. Communication to relationships, to, working, to everything in life. Because you can't do nothing without communication. You need to communicate if you want something, if you need something, if you want someone to give you something and they're not giving it to you, like love, like family, like all that stuff. And emotions have a big part in that, because if you can't express your emotions, you're not going to be able to, really communicate, because you're always going to feel that deep down inside, and you're always going to know how it feels, and if you always keep everything bottled up, one day it's going to explode, like a soda, for instance. You might have heard a whole bunch of other ones, volcanoes, sodas, whatever. But it's true, like, you're gonna just break down one day. Like, you're holding so much inside you, and you just can't hold it in no more. And you're just gonna pop. You're just gonna let everything out. So it's better to let things out, every now and then, instead of having like one big breakdown or an episode, or whatever happens. And people sometimes black out, because so many emotions are hitting them at once, and their brain just shuts off and they just go into flight mode or fight mode or whatever it's called. But it's basically like their brain stopped working, but they're still like up, they didn't like pass out or fall or nothing. But you gotta really let your emotions out, because if you don't let your emotions out, then you're always gonna want to go back to using, smoking, drinking, doing whatever you used to do. And like, that will always be one of the factors on your on your relapse, because you're holding all those emotions in and you're not letting them out. And it's really good, and it feels really good inside for your soul and for you and for everything. Like, just let it out, talk to someone about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, sometimes I still bottle it up. Not bottle it up, but sometimes I don't talk about it how I should. But I'm trying there. Like, last week, some stuff happened, and I went to my drug counseling, like, like low-key, like, my eyes were red, like, just from like tears. And I went in, and he would ask me, he was like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." He would ask me, "You're not in the mood?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not in the mood." And then, like, he took the time out of his day, at the end of everything, after the end of group, he ended up talking to me, and those are the people that are gonna be there for you, the ones that you have to appreciate, because I mean, I really appreciate everybody, like, everybody that has ever reached out to me, or knew that I was going through something, checked up on me, and there's always gonna be someone that you can trust, someone that you can confine in, and telling them whatever's going on, letting it out, letting someone help you, letting someone talk to you, let someone make you feel better, But emotion is gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a long time. If you've been just bottling it up and bottling up, it's gonna take a while for you to be able to express those emotions again, because you don't know how they feel. You know, I used to do that too. I used to I used to just bottle them up and bottle them up, and after, I learned some tools. I learned, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, things just started like looking better. I stopped. My drug counselor helped me stop saying I don't know, and I started explaining things. I started using my words more. It was crazy, like how far I've come in a year. I just got a, and it's crazy because I just got a memory on my snap, and I'm like, damn, that was a year ago. And I know when I got home, like, everybody was disappointed in me, and look at me now, walking at the park. But that's really crazy, because I remember, like, my mom was upset. I remember the whole day. But, I'm just glad I'm not in that situation no more. I'm not doing none of that no more. Just, you got to do this for yourself, because you don't want that future. You don't want that path. You want a career. You want a family, you want something better than what you had, or what you have right now, And if you want that, you got to go get it, The help's always going to be there. There's outpatient, there's inpatient, there's drug counseling, there's everything you can find. There's NA meetings, AA meetings, all types of meetings. Reach out, look for something that will help you. But I just want to say that's it, and I'll put some pictures, videos at the end. But I'll see you guys next week. Stay safe. Bye. I'm at the park. Woo! Oh, I forgot. Stay safe. Stay sober. Try whatever you want to try. Uh, like, everything. It all starts. Little. You know, as long as you're trying, that's all that matters. You're trying to get sober. You're trying to go to outpatient. You're trying to talk more about your feelings. That's all that matters. But that's about it. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll have some videos, pictures, whatever at the end. And have a beautiful day, night, morning, whatever time it is for you. And stay blessed. Ajá, estaban calentando.